First of all, gold H4 time frame. Before you understand what Fed said in his FOMC meeting last week, Monday is US holiday, so maybe you did not see price action on Monday. So real action will start from Tuesday. And if you somehow survive Fed FOMC speech last week, then Fed have one more speech this week. And since FOMC blackout period has ended, so all FOMC members will speak again this week. If you see as technical, then this decline is same $155. And on these two bottom, there is one thing is common. Fed gave super hawkish speech. In March, next day Silicon Valley Bank collapsed because he said rate high size will re-accelerate from 25 to 50. And last week he forecasted two more 25 basis point rate hike this year. When it was coming down, FOMC members were saying for one rate hike, but Fed forecasted two more hike. And that was your super hawkish Fed speech. That's why it came down vertically after his speech. But why it was going vertical? Because people are now in fear. They were hedging against new collapse news. It can be bank or any big company or commercial real estate, anything. And they were hedging for 3.5% interest rate till end of this year. So there was big fear and everyone is expecting a big collapse news soon before next July FOMC meeting. Because nobody believe what Fed say, no rate cut this year. And if you see, since his February FOMC meeting, gold price is sideways. There is no change in terminal rate. It is same 4.75. And if you see this range, then for last 1 month it is sideways in $40 range. Last week after super hawkish Fed speech, it tried again, but price could not break below 1935 level. And first next big resistance is 1982. If this level break out, if you compare top to bottom, this entire trend, then all the insider already knew that Fed will forecast two more 25 basis point rate hike. And if you study Fed watch tool, then there was total 100 basis point difference. Two more rate hike and two cut. That was priced out. That is why it made low at 1925. So that's why after good CPI number in May and after good CPI number this month, gold was going down because insider already knew that he will forecast two more rate hike. And this fear created by all of the central bank. First one was small central bank, RBA and BOC. Then your big one, Fed, and your ECB. Their economy is already in recession and now they are saying one more rate hike in July. Instantly gold made bottom because ECB cannot hike into recession. And your first big news is Tuesday, China central bank interest rate decision. Because people who were asking why it was going vertical, ECB saying rate hike in recession, and China is now panic on economic decline. These two big economic superpower are in recession. And USA, this is your biggest economic superpower. So total three economic superpower are ready to go into recession. And this is your Fed monetary policy mistake. If China do rate cut this week, then this can be beginning of rate cut cycle. But Chinese government have given clear signal they want economic recovery as fast as they can. Then on Wednesday, June 21, your Fed Powell speech once again this week. Then on 22, Bank of England monetary policy decision. If you remember, this bottom was made when Bank of England did QE in middle of the rate hike. And you have already seen a small central bank like PBoC can create big price action in gold. Then your last news on Friday, SP Global PMI manufacturing and service both on Friday. So this week again you have many big news. And if you see daily time frame, then daily candlestick are showing big rejection below 1935 level. And biggest reason for super hawkish Fed speech was AI bubble. More these company like Apple and Nvidia and NASDAQ, more they go up, more hawkish Fed will be. Since this is your 1 month old sideways range, and since beginning of the year mostly gold is sideways, so trading psychology of gold investor is negative. They will not turn positive until it break above $2,000 again. And if you see weekly time frame, like I said last week, and Fed said exact same word, they are doing monetary policy tightening since more than 2 years. It was started here on June FOMC meeting in 2021. They paused in June 2023, and it is easy to expect in 2024 they will cut interest rate. On weekly time frame, price could not go below 1927 support level. You can see big rejection below 1946 by 4 weekly candlestick. And main reason why price action was vertical, USA is your number one economic power and China is your number two economic power. China has given clear signal they want economic recovery right now. While US Central Bank is creating big fear, and after more than 2 years, now they expect that transitory inflation forecast was wrong. And SP 500 is flying like Fed is printing money again. So last week market lost faith in US Central Bank Fed, because after 2 years he can again say those 2 more 25 basis point rate hike this year can be wrong, because nobody will wait till June 2024 FOMC meeting when Fed will say they were wrong on transitory inflation. So let's see what Fed say again this week. And if CPI and NFP next month again goes down, then investors who are trading against Fed forecast will be right. Or if both number goes up again, then Fed will hike 2 more times this year. So this level 1925 is your major support level. First resistance 1970, then 1980. After correction and retracement, it can go up again.